Good morning. Hello, Joan. Oh, good morning, beautiful. Thank you. Did you get, I'm taking it that you had, did you get a notification I was going to go live because I scheduled it? I thought, well, because I haven't been on here and certainly haven't done a live for a long time. Oh no, I put a video out last, but I haven't done a live in a long time. So I thought, if I schedule it, will people get a notification? There might be a hope of somebody turning up. Tommy! Oh, people are coming. Crispy, Lorna. This is nice, isn't it? I thought, also it's early, 9:05. I thought, chances are there'll be no one in. Got a 30-minute warning and live notification. Well, that's good. YouTube is working. Fabulous. Yeah, I said, well, I haven't put the video out yet. I've got a, what did I do this week? Midweek car boot, and I've got some footage from that and a haul, but it broke down. The video broke down, so it's in 2 parts. And so that's coming out with lots of saucepans. But I've got a bit of a haul. I've got some bits and bobs from when we went camping last weekend. I went to Special Place, got a couple of bits from there, and a massive lampshade, which a friend luckily brought back for me. Otherwise, I'd have had to have left one of the kids in the campsite. And some bits and bobs from Wokingham as well. Oh my gosh, there's lots of people in. Oh, exciting. Good morning, Chris. Good morning, Dawn. Evening, everyone from Brisbane. Wow. So what have we got in then? Australia, America, and Abingdon. Oh, and Thailand. So I should be working. I may only be here for 10. Oh, that's all right. Good to see you. Good morning. This is a bit unusual, isn't it? Gordon says hi, by the way, 2 times. Are you broadcasting? Right. Who else is it? Lobster Pot. Good morning. Good morning, Jane. Looking lovely as always, Shelley. Oh, Jane, I love you. La 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 la. Oh, Wales, yeah. Oh God, we're covering the globe here, and Scotland. This is pretty exciting. Yeah, I was just watching. Well, I've just been watching. I'm not really in the mood to list. I'm watching Chris Daily Refinement, and I keep thinking, yeah, I want to earn $100 billion a week, and I'm so inconsistent. I've realised. And I'm very easily distracted, and also I get tired. So like I'll go hell for leather on one day, and the next day I just can't be asked to list. So I couldn't be bothered to list really. So I thought, I'll set this live and come on here. Tommy, is it true Zahir is running for Prime Minister? Will he? Oh my God, can you imagine? Yeah, and new rules. No one cuts their hair. That would be difficult for me at the moment. I'm cutting my hair about every fortnight. This bit's all right, but it's like a little porcupine, so it has to be buzzed down on a regular basis if I want to keep this style. So I'm getting really distracted. Oh yeah, there are some things to show you. However, this is me, so it will be full of waffle and rubbish and distractions. Tommy, you're not a Daily Refinement fan, are you? He will change next week. Daily Refinement changes his strategy more than I do my trolls. Yeah. But I tell you what, it's like, you know, when you tune into somebody's YouTube channel and you go, why is this person so popular? They're like really annoying. And you can't work it out. But it's probably like that. I know you're not a Chris fan, and yeah, I suppose it's fascinating because like, yeah, oh yeah, yes, please, I'd like to earn $100 billion. Yeah, so I find it. I mean, then I don't do the strategy properly, so I can't really complain. And I like a variety, and I get so distracted. Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. Who I was watching this morning? I watched somebody called Faye J, who I have seen before, but she's such a positive little bunny, but she's hilarious. She's quite honest, actually. she just said to people, she makes herself laugh, and she said, well, if you don't like that, piss off. Like, I was like, yes, I like it. Tom, I used to watch him. He's smart but full of poop. I think he's smart in some ways, and then in other, like, he's smart in some ways and not in others. I guess we're all made up of opposites. Like, then sometimes when it comes down to it, when he's looking back on his listings and things like that, he seems not so smart. But I guess, I mean, it's fine to, I know he's just trying to emulate his tech and sports colleague, which is certainly, like, I mean, most of life, I think, is about, when you say you're learning something, I think you're actually just copying somebody in a way. Somebody's said, oh, do you know, I think this. And then a lot of the time you can go along and go, oh, that's interesting. And then you take that kind of view on board, and then you shuffle it back out again. And bear with me, I know what I'm trying to say. I mean, learn, you're doing a degree, you read books about other people's opinions, and then you go from there. And sometimes you can add a slight new insight, but quite possibly somebody else has already said it before. So yeah, sometimes I do think maybe it's just common sense is lacking, and so he emulates people more, because sometimes I think, oh, well, that was a bit of an odd thing to put in your whatever. Dawn, true, Tommy, having baby must have made a huge yeah, that little bundle of cuteness. Tommy, he's smart at selling a pipe. Oh, a pipe dream. Oh, is he selling pipes now? Pipe dream to viewers and convincing them to pay him money. Yeah. I know that's often the way when people say, buy my program or whatever, buy my course. Oh, it's peeing it down here. But I guess, but then he does offer a refund if people don't see and of course the coaching thing, when everybody's in, that's got value by itself, because just feeling part of a group, I think, I mean, you can encourage each other. And when you don't feel part of a group, it's quite lonely, and it helps to have people cheering you on, doesn't it? And so that's got value in itself. Well, he admitted he can't do what Tekken does finally, and has acknowledged he can only do half. Yeah, I think I saw that. Yeah. I mean, that Tekken sports guy, we've never seen him, have we? Do we only ever hear him? He's like a podcast, isn't he? He's switched on. I'm guessing he's pretty switched on. But it depends as well what you want from your selling. Yeah, it's quite cliche, isn't it? What is your why? And obviously Tekken Sports, he's just really just wants to make money. We all need a certain amount of money, but I'm one of these people that wants to enjoy what I'm selling, and I enjoy going around the boot. I enjoy, oh my God, it must be because I'm of an age, but somebody said, oh, are you still here on the carpet? I was like, well, yeah, I've been nattering to him, and now I'm talking to you, and it's like a social for me. So yeah, so obviously Tom's working, the girls are at school, and I want to bring a certain amount into the house, but in value. But I need, go loop the lift, didn't have like a structure, wouldn't you, or purpose. Right, so where was I? Oh yes, I'm watching FoJ, and then that's also I've just been watching, in fact I'm still watching, this is my age, Steve. I've been watching Steve Green this morning, and shame he's not in, because I doubt if he'll watch this back, but he was saying about he just can't be bothered, like on his YouTubes, and he tunes into some other channels, and he sees some other people, and he's like, oh, and they're doing this and that, and he looks at them and just like the energy. I'm like, yeah, you're getting older. Like, this has occurred to me recently. The energy that younger people have, oh my God. It's like, so don't try and recreate it, because that's gone. That's as far as I can. That's my thinking on it anyway. Oh God, it is absolutely tipping it down. Right. yeah, it's been ages. If you want to ask me anything, feel free. But in the meantime, I will show you some quality purchases that I have made recently. Well, I'll start with some smaller bits and we'll work up to larger bits. I think my chat's frozen or you're not chatting. I should have got that tea down me before we started. So, went to the special place because it's only up down the road. It's only just down the road from where we camp. So it would be rude not to. I've got a couple of these camping pots, enamel, a bit chipped up, but very cottage core. And they've got that's how you get them off of your flame. So I'm not sure about those. I don't know if they're a bit too chipped up, a bit too rustic, but the insides are good. Anyway, it's a special place. Everything's cheap, so got those. Also got some fabulous clip-ons. I do like a big clip-on. Oh, God, a lot. What? That looks ridiculous. Oh, I look like hi Julie. A puppet. I can't remember which one. Zig and Zog or something. Zig and Zag. Right. Anyway, but clip-on dangly stuff. So got that. Also in a special place. You got a file effect. It's old school this week. I tell you, I got one from the special place, and then when I was in Wokingham, I found another one. Just walked in and found like a file effects and a jelly cat, and I'm like, someone line this up for me. Is this going to be like candid camera? But yeah, it's soft. I think this must be a leather one. And I haven't sold Filofaxes in Yonks either. So, hey, Crispy, I've not been to the special place in ages. Do you not get regular phone calls from your friend in there saying she's got a stack of stuff for you? She was saying to me when I picked this lampshade up, she's going, oh, you've got a standard lamp. And I was like, no, I'm sorry. I don't know why I wasn't just honest with her, but because she must know, she's seen me enough, and she sat me down with stuff from the back, so I should have just had that conversation with her. But it's been, I was watching a lot of Tube recently. I was watching Thrifty Troop, and he was in a charity shop, and somebody mentioned, oh, you've got a lot of stuff, and he was like, oh, she knows what I do. But you know, like most people actually are very receptive when you're spending lots of money in their shop. Pocket, I think, real leather, Filofax, Pocket Kensington, that one is. So I don't know what the value of these is these days, but if I can find a Filofax really cheap, I'm going to get it. Interestingly, it's not Filofax. I did look this up because it's an organizer. Well, it's battered box, to be fair. Box is battered, but it's like new inside. And this one, if you see this cheap, definitely worth picking up. I actually paid £5. So inside it's brand new. That's an odd thing to say. Inside it's like new. It's called Luxe Productivity. I think these go for about, I think the brand new ones go for about 35. I don't know, but it's like new. It's clearly someone's been bought it for a present, and it's an organizer, and for £5 I thought it's worth me picking up. And it's in that kind, it's got those dots for people that like to journal. So that's a new one on the block, Luxe Productivity. If you see that out and about, that's a new organizer that's worth picking up. Yeah, I'm imparting information. This is interesting. Right. And then I'm going to rattle through this quickly, I think. I have got some jewellery if anybody wants to see that. But also from the special place, I'll show you this huge item. You have a slurp of tea. Good morning, Peter. Crispy should not text me for a while. Not had a lot of what I like in or have annoyed and out of favour. Added to your list. People I have annoyed this year. And I don't know why. I bet you haven't. To be honest, she's only open 3 days a week at the moment, but I did find out that the reason it's only 3 days is because of the furlough scheme. And so I think it's coming to an end at the end of September. So she's going to be open Saturdays again. Hooray. Hello, Karen. Well, good morning, my beautiful Shelly Welly Belly. Hey, Karen. I know, this is interesting, isn't it? Me live on the tubes. Well, it might not be, but it's interesting for me. I'm just doing a little haulie. Yes, a little mini haul. Yeah, just a few more names popping up and we'll have a full house. Right, so yeah. So this is the physically largest item. And I got this from the special place. And this is what I had to get. Well, I didn't. A friend did offer to bring it back. I would have had to have left a child or a tent to get this back. But when I was going, it's a huge standard lampshade, in case you couldn't tell. When I was going round, I'd already said no lamps to myself. When I was going round, I thought, that's too big to get in the car. Like, because we've got all of our camping gear, I can't take that. And then I was like, And Tom was annoyed that I'd even brought back a wine rack last time I went there and we were camping. So I was going round and then I thought, well, if it's there on my way back through, then maybe it's meant to be. But yeah, I love it. So I got it. And this is the special place for you. So I spent like £9 odd. And she said, she felt like she had to justify. She went, oh, it's £9. Something. She said, because the lampshade was £4. So that's fine. That's absolutely fine. Karen Love Alive, just doing a little listing here. Give me some inspiration, Karen. I need to, like, you can moan about sales, but if you're not, really, it should be the spur to list more, but it's not. It's more, for me, it's more the spur to go, oh, my sales slow. Want some more sales. I'll just tittle around with my sales and changing prices, but I should just list more. What is going on? Jesus, that's a big lampshade. Did you see Palacel's, his wife's, I don't know Palacel's wife's name, lampshade? Because he was like, oh my God, it was extraordinary. I wonder what they got for it because it was really amazing. But yeah, he's like, oh God, look what my wife's brought back. I'm like, that's lovely. And I don't mind packaging lampshades, but he will package trolleys till, he's got like a trolley park in their storage. It's incredible. But the trolleys, oh my God, they're a nightmare to package. It's horrendous. Well, do you know what? So my friend that brought it back, the lampshade, it was been in her lounge. And she said, I've got your lampshade. I was like, oh yeah, I popped down yesterday. And she like held it up and she said, I was thinking like it would look quite good here. I was like, yeah, I need to take the lampshade away. Karen, as soon as we have our shed bar built, once moved, can take over the bar, grandma. Brilliant. I want to see your grandma shizzle. That sounds really dodge, but so interesting, isn't it? To I know that Cheryl picks up some really interesting stuff. I mean, jewelry's all right, but it gets a bit samey, doesn't it? And this provides a bit of interest. Good morning, Maria. Good morning, Becca. Here we go. I think we've almost got a full house here. Yeah. So, well, on the it'll be a bit more boring after this, but on the lampshade tip, I also got. So this was from Wokingham. And it's so heavy. And so I saw it in one of the first shops. And I thought, well, again, I'll see if it's here on the way back. I could have bought it and stashed it, but I thought, and then when I came back, I thought it had been sold. But it was fairly well hidden. And it's a Tiffany style jobby. It is for a lamp, not a ceiling. It's freaking heavy as well, leaded. But so this is quite interesting because I've sold this style of, not exactly like this with the jewel bits in it, but and they've been fairly light, or they've been like the Capiz shell ones. But this, now that's heavy, which for me just feels like, well, it's got to be good quality. It's heavy. But yeah, and lush. I mean, thing is, I love it. Actually, it could go in here, but I've also got another gorgeous lamp for sale and lampshade, which I also wanted to keep in here, but and candlesticks, just too much stuff. This is the trouble, isn't it? You've got to really be selective about what you keep. Anyway, so it was in a it was in BHF actually, British Heart Foundation, which you just, you know, a bit like the out of your mind prices. £5. Oh yeah, heavy. And I put it on as like 50 or 60. I think judging by ones that have sold, should definitely be fit. Well, with free shipping. So £5 into that. That's not bad. Thank you. We'll take that. And then I've just got some little bits. Gorgeous and stylish, yes. Hey, Gemini Vintage Revival. What's your Insta name? Oh, we follow each other, don't we? Karen can't moan about the jewels. It will pay our mortgage. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Oh, I'll tell you what, I was chatting to the jewelry guy at the boot, and he had bags of, well, he calls it drag necklaces. I was like, oh, my friend would love all this. Same. Oh, that's probably why I recognise it then. I'm just a bit dense sometimes. Yes, a couple more bits to show you. How long have we been on? 21. I think this might be a half an hour. Unless you want to ask me where I've been. I might not answer. But you can. So also, yeah, when I arrived in Wokingham, first shop, Oxfam, walked in, Friday Fats, Jellycat, and I was like, just felt really like someone staged this for a reseller. But I don't even know. I did pay £3.99 for him because he's a medium. I thought he is a horse, isn't he? Or is he a donkey? Must be a horse. I tried to look. Oh God, he's so soft. He's so soft. I've got quite a few Jellycats actually. I was thinking about getting rid of all the glass stuff that breaks and just having a little shelf of Jellycats in the lounge. Anyway, I thought I can't. It's one of those things, isn't it? I have just about stopped myself from buying Pimpernel placemats. I don't think they go so well anymore. Karen Dragnac says, I will love all that hideous. Yeah, he had, because I was asking him for some particular necklaces, and he was like, what about this? He said, and then he was like, he showed me what he said, that ticks your boxes. And I said, well, I didn't say ring. Don't want a ring, necklace or bracelet in this style. Karen, question, how great is it now the girls are back at school? Oh my God, it's, yeah. I mean, like, it's great, and we've done so much stuff, and I'm knackered from the summer. But Jesus, it's like getting your life back, isn't it? Hence, I'm doing YouTube again and things, you know, for me, because, yeah, it's, you don't realise how, even though, I mean, they're older and they pretty much take care of themselves, but, yeah. Horse, donkeys don't have manes. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Horse. He's so lovely. I might keep him. Yeah, and then also another Filofax. I haven't seen Filofaxes in years. £2.99 as well on Oxfam. So it seems all right to me. And it's this is one they call raspberry, but it looks more aubergine. I think this is so that was a Kensington. I think this is a Finsbury. Yeah. Oh, real leather. Oh, the leather ones are the ones to pick up. But I think this is 20 or 25 free shipping. So what did I say I paid? £2.99. So that's fine, isn't it? It's nice to have a bit of a break from constant jewels and just pick up different other bits. But yeah, it's kind of 2 Filofaxes in a week, and then haven't seen any in ages. It's bizarre. Oh, the donkey experts are in. Gemini Vintage Revival. A donkey would have much longer ears, so horse or pony. Thank you. Actually, we go to a jumble at a donkey sanctuary and we go and play with the donkeys. We don't go and play with the donkeys. We go and pat them on the head. Oh my God! Right, so I think that's all that I was going to show you. I have got another. I was going to say something else as well. Yes, about eBay. I have got another video to pop out, push out. So I don't know when you'd like that. I was kind of conscious of that. Kids have gone back to school and I'm like pushing videos out because I'm, well, partly because I'm bored, but and people might go, for God's sake, I haven't watched the last one yet. Julie seems like forever since they were at school. Well, yeah, and especially since because of all the, what the lockdowns, and then somebody in Connie's class that she passed on the playground has a positive test, so the year is out. Oh God's sake, it was just, thank God that's over. Karen's still being very good in avoiding charity shops. It takes a lot of willpower. Saying that, think have plenty here to keep me going. Well, yeah, it's not about that, is it? Because I went a bit crazy at the car boot. I wasn't even going to go because I was so tired, but then I went a bit crazy, and it was like, because I hadn't been to a car boot for a couple of weeks, I unleashed myself again, and I just went a bit berserk. I've taken another car boot laid down to my friend who distributes for me and just gets rid of stuff. Though I think I've broken her because I said, I found your limit, because she said, I said, I'm going to drop some randoms off later. And she went, can't cope with any more lamps. I was like, I found your breaking point is lamps. I said, don't worry, I'm on a lamp buying ban, so there's no more lamps for a while. My daughter finished in May. Oh, my holy moly. Jesus. How old is your daughter, Julie? Yes, I was going to say impart something about eBay, and then I will go and try and kick myself up the article to do some listing and to get into a routine. Oh yeah, I think, do you know, sometimes I get a bit paranoid about all sorts of things, but I had 2 people in the same day message me saying, could I post something, like it was Wednesday, and could I make sure it got there for Friday? And it was like Wednesday night, and I said, I'm really sorry. Because what it was, I think it was like a small parcel, and I just thought, I don't even go to the post office anymore. Everything's collected from the doorstep, or it goes in the post box. But also I just felt, I don't know, I felt a bit suspicious. And then so I said, oh, sorry, I can't guarantee Friday. And also I don't want to be guaranteeing stuff, because then if they don't get it, within the time, and, say it arrives at 1 o'clock and they needed it for 11 o'clock, then it's all coming back. So, and then I had another one asking exactly the same thing. I'm like, is this a new scam? But then I thought, no, it could just be because we're all so used to Amazon and stuff turning up the next day that people are just messaging saying, can I have, to be fair, like all the postbox stuff, I do get a lot of, feedbacks of, wow, so quick, because, it's always someone leaving the house and passing a postbox, so that it's sat out there, they take it, and, it goes very quickly. But I don't advertise that, and maybe I should, because I like to cover myself in case of things going a bit awry. So it probably wasn't a scam. It's probably just people. Oh, and then I've got another one this morning who messaged and said she's overseas somewhere. Oh, if I want to buy a few brooches, could you package them together? I was like, yep, sure. Tell me the names. I'll put it in one listing for you. And now she's bought one. I'm like, well, now I can't put it in the same listing, you twonk. Yes. Can't remember I'm moving, so I want to take as little shizzle with me as possible. So aim is to have all listed when move and need to declutter again. Yeah. Yeah, I have started your next box, but I can hang on to it for as long as. Julie, 16 now, but it was predicted grades now at college. Oh, of course. So all the time when you'd normally be doing your exams, she didn't need to be there. I'm quite worried about GCSEs for Connie next year, because they've had so much time out, and also she's with it enough, but apparently she wrote at the bottom of her English paper for the mock, she wrote, and then, because English isn't her thing that she enjoys maths, and so she did her whatever she wrote, and then at the bottom she put sorry. basically because she couldn't be asked. So she put sorry because she really just didn't make much of an effort. But I said to her, it's fine, Connie, but if you don't pass English and maths, you're retaken. Truly, I think people panic by wanting it. Yeah. I mean, it's a bit daft, isn't it? Because both of them said, oh, I need it for Friday, I need it for this. Like, so you've left it like 1.5 days before virtually. Gemini Vintage Revival, what about parcels? What about parcels? Can you expand on that? Because I've, the raindrop came down and I've lost the thread. Crispy, are you going to Donkey Jumble tomorrow? How good was it last time? Because I tell you what, I'm not a big driver anyway, and I can't. It's just the thought of driving at the moment. I didn't want to go to the midweek car boot because it was similar journey time, probably a bit more. And I went and it was brilliant. So there is a Saturday car boot due on, and it's like I feel like if I go and it's local, if I go to that and I get loads, then it'll satisfy me. If I go to that and it's rubbish, then I'll more likely want to come on to the jumble. But I just got no energy. I just feel like if I could click my heels together and be there, I'd definitely come. So that's a real roundabout way of saying I don't know still. I take it you're going. Karen said school started GCSEs this year because she's year 9. So Connie's year 11. Oh, you mean studying for it? Oh, hello, Neil. Woo, hi, Shelster. Hope everyone is well. Yeah, I'm just about to go, actually. I did try and do that alerting you thing. Do they go to the post office? Oh, no, Gemini. Literally, so especially at the moment, so most of my parcels are small or medium and they're below the 2 kilos, so they go Royal Mail, and I pay the thing to have them picked up off the doorstep. I started during lockdown, or just after when we were being ultra careful. And then I've just carried it on. At the moment, you have up to 5 parcels picked up from the doorstep Royal Mail for 30 pence a parcel. So for me, not having to have that trip in my diary for the day so I can get on with other stuff, I'm fine with that. And then the heavier stuff will be like DHL or UPS sometimes. Can't remember what else I use, but obviously it's pick up from the doorstep as well. And then, but of course, most of my stuff is, I'll show you, most of my stuff is jewelry. So a little visual post box. So it's on the bottom of the steps, ready for whoever next goes to the post box. Gemini can't find jumble trails in North Yorkshire. We don't get that many jumble trails. I had one local down here, and then one that literally went camping, and I was passing, and then somebody, how did that happen? Oh, we'd gone later, and a friend that was already in the pub said, there's a jumble trail on here. I was like, oh my God. So we went on that. But I think Nick and Andrew get to go to quite a few because they're quite happy to drive a little bit. So if they see one advertised, in the driving distance, they'll go to it. Karen, that doorstep collection is a game changer. Yeah, because actually you do burn quite a lot of time if you kind of think about it if I've got to trump to the post, because initially it was because we weren't going into any other buildings to be, safe. But then it's like, well, if I've got to trump to the post office and then there's a queue or the parcel shop and what is it, an hour out of your day, how many listings could you pop on instead? It's more than worth it to small parcels for the win, is that? Yes, the jumble was good the last time. FOMO if I don't go. Yeah, ooh, shiny packages. That was the other thing. I'm such a nit. I ran out of the eBay things, so I was looking up, and then I realised I was just buying, when I use your voucher, a packaging voucher, I was buying more of them, not realising actually that's not a great deal. You can buy them much cheaper from Amazon or eBay or wherever. I shouldn't be just buying them from the eBay thing. Silly thing to do. I'm an idiot. Oh, Karen just had that tarnished necklace that had tarnished in the title, just arrived back. Painful. Most will go in the post box, but maybe have 1 or 2 a day that don't. Yeah, I've got out there like a DHL, I think, and a little Royal Mail, but rarely do I get to the stage where there's like 5 for Royal Mail, because 5's the limit. So it works for me, because I was saying to Sarah Resells once, but of course she's clothing, so she has loads to go, so it wouldn't work for her. Hi, Sam. Sam's Adventure. That's Sam. Is this Reselling Polly? Isn't it? And one in Shelby, I think so. Truly, the post office in the lockdown was a way of exercise for me in the quiet times. Yeah, that's a good point as well. Yes, I was going on walks, but yeah. Neil, I dropped my parcels at my local Royal Mail delivery office that opens 7 till 7. Oh, I can't be asked with post office queues, no receipts, stamps. So, yes. Oh, was that the click and drop thing? Yeah, because I did, when I did used to go into the post office, I had a couple of post offices where I just used to wave at them. I just used to leave it on the end and they would take it in, to be fair. So, but it's just the idea of, I've got to go to the post, I've got to, blah, 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 blah. That keeping things simple, I thought, well, I could just list in that time, and one listing is going to pay for all the pickups. Good morning, Rebecca. Hi all. I started at Red Cross shop about 6 weeks ago. Oh yes, last week I was hit by a manager and also sent a nasty text over stock for me to list for eBay. Probably. Oh, that's a shame, because I think you were enjoying that, weren't you? Sounds a bit dodgy. Yeah. Oh, maybe you can volunteer somewhere else. Oh, house move. I was wondering what was going on then. Yeah. Won't be until Christmas. Yeah, it would be, hopefully it'd be in for Christmas though, Karen. That would be nice, wouldn't it? You always think that, don't you? It's getting for Christmas. My friend's trying to get hers through for the end of this month for the stamp duty deal. Yes. Okay. I think that'll do it. Yeah, nice to pop back on. Bob on. Thank you, everybody, for popping in. It's been really nice. I didn't know if anybody would arrive because it's been ages and it's not a regular time. So it's been really nice. Tommy, I only saw you at the beginning. I don't know if you've gone. I hope I haven't offended you over the Chris thing. Oh, you know me well enough, don't you? Yeah, so I need some encouragement to do some listings, because there'll be faffle going on over the weekend. But it's Friday, isn't it? Oh, I think this is the first Friday night. Oh, we're still here. Okay. Oh, no, we'll never offend it. Yeah, brilliant. That's good then. Have a wild weekend. Take risks. Avoid the rozzers. The was? Oh, is that tossers? Yeah, I do like to take a risk now. I don't know if that's... Tommy, you want a 100k list? I don't think I want 100k. That's the thing. I just like achieving things. Ridiculous. Just bloody list. Thank you. There's a blackbird up there now. So I'm just distracted. There's a blackbird. What did I say about listing? Thanks for chat. Thank you, Lorna. And yes, have a fabulous weekend. I'll pop that video out over the weekend. Yeah. Have a good day. Bye-bye, don't die. Right, I've got to try and find out how to end this now. It's been so long.